Hello everybody. Today we will discuss about etiology of polyhydramnios. Polyhydramnios can be due to excessive production of lycaramne or due to defective absorption. Now, various causes of polyhydramnios. First, fetal causes. First, anencephaly. Polyhydramnios is seen in up to 50% cases of anencephaly and is due to excessive transudation of fluid from the exposed meninges into the amniotic cavity, and due to impaired fetal swallowing and increased urination due to inhibition of fetal antidiuretic hormone or due to stimulation of cerebrospinal centers deprived of their protective coverings. Second, spina bifida like meningocele, meningomyelocele due to excessive transudation of fluid from the exposed meninges. Third, esophageal or duodenal atresia due to impaired swallowing. Fourth, facial dysmorphism and neck swelling like thyroid swelling and cystic hygroma. They reduce swallowing of amniotic fluid. Fifth, congenital diaphragmatic hernia. Sixth, fetal Bartter syndrome. Here, renal disease with thick ascending limb of loop of Henle, only renal disease to cause polyhydramnios and salt wasting polyuria. Seventh, fetal muscular dystrophy. 8th, fetal sacrococcygeal teratoma. 9th, fetal vein of Galen aneurysm. 10th, fetal infections. 11th, erythroblastosis fetalis. 12th, non-immune hydrops. And 13th, multiple pregnancy. In multiple pregnancy, it is due to large placenta. It is seen in 12% multiple pregnancies. It is more common in monochorionic monoamniotic twins and is associated with twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. Now, placental causes. Placental chorioangioma can cause hydramnios from excessive transudation of fluid from it. And lastly, maternal causes. Diabetes due to fetal hyperglycemia causing fetal diuresis and hydramnios. Second, cardiac or renal disease due to excessive transudation of fluid from edematous and large placenta. Third, maternal substance abuse. Thank you for listening. Thank you.